God.
Yes.
So he's worthy of praise. Right?
Yes.
Can we give him a praise just for that? Just for that little bit. Because he's worthy.
Yes, he is.
I can't tell you how to praise. Okay? I can't tell you how to praise. I can only stress the importance of praise. Praise is to express warm approval or admiration of something. Approval and admiration of something. Admiring God for who he is. Admiring God for who he is. Admiring God for who he is. In life, we find ourselves admiring the work of many people, our fellow man, our children especially, our spouses. We admire the things that they do. You know, if Angel standing right here, if Angel goes on to get her degree in college, master's, and become a PhD, oh, she just does these magnificent things. When somebody says, how's Angel doing? I'll say, oh man, she got her doctorate. You know, she did this and she did this, because I would be admiring the work that she put in. Right? That's okay. That's okay. We all do that. You know, it's okay to admire that. We have to always remember, though, that God deserves greater praise than anybody else. Spouse, kids, parents, ministry leaders, whoever the case may be. God always requires a higher level of praise. So when we enter into our praise time, whether it's in our closet at home, whether it's in the car as we drive, because we have praise time. I have praise time everywhere. Hopefully you all don't just have praise time at 11 o'clock on Sunday. Because if you do, in Jesus' name right now, I rebuke that, because you need to be praising God all the time.
Amen.
Right?
Amen.
All the time we praise. We always lifting our praises to God. And we have to make sure that nothing gets greater praise than God. I love the song, Every Praise Belongs to God. I love that song because it's a reminder to me that God deserves the greatest praise. Now, in my role at this particular church, in my role in the past, in ministry of music, worship leader, whatever you want to call it, there are a lot of people that have told me after service, Wednesday night, people, say, and they'll say, well, I don't really praise like that. I don't do all of that. I don't have to do all of that. It's just my personality, and they'll tell me that, and I'll say, well, praise God. Nothing I can say about that, because I'm not God. I'm not God. God knows. See, God knows. We always will say, well, God knows my heart. Well, guess what? That's true. He does. He does know your heart. So you can, I hate to say lie, but you can lie about it if you want to. But I'm telling you, let me tell you another story real quick. So 1993, I'm a North Carolina basketball Tar Heel fan. 1993, we won the national championship. Right, we won this year too, but I'm talking about 1993. So in 1993, I remember exactly where I was. I had experienced an early one with them, but I wasn't a big fan then. But this one, I was a really big fan, and I followed them, and they got in the championship game, and it was really close. And then, if you know the story, they got kind of lucky. And of course, whoever called timeout, and they didn't have any more in Michigan, and all that stuff. So, anybody remember that? All right. So I'm sitting on the couch in my apartment back in High Point, North Carolina. And when he called a timeout and he said, oh my goodness, it's going to be a technical foul, I jumped up and said, yes! Oh my God, we're going to win. Just like that. I remember it. I remember it just like it was yesterday. Have I ever shouted that loud for God?
Wow.
That's the question. Because I was celebrating then, right? So the person who tells me they don't praise like that, if they ever shout like that in celebration, if they're ever the life of the family reunion, and they are just like so loud and boisterous and oh my goodness, and this is so great, God deserves that and
Yes,
more.
he does. Yes, he will.
So we have to, my personal challenge at the end of this, my personal challenge is for us to remember as we walk through our life and the things that we do and the things that we celebrate and the things that we admire, always remember to place God at the highest. He has to be at the highest. And if we will focus on that, our corporate praise time, which is Sunday morning and Wednesday night, our corporate praise time would just be so dynamic because nobody will be thinking about anybody else. All we will be thinking about